Yo, Alpha of the First, welcome in. How are ya? It has been a bit since we got a different person as first. Let's go. That's crazy. What is up, my dude? How have you been? Hi, Hime. Hi, Daryl. How are you? I feel like we have gotten so many chances to meet, but then like we keep missing each other. How are you though? Are you going to any of the events happening this week? We have Table Conquest happening this week, and then Table Conquest and Hoyo Fest. Lots of stuff all on the same weekend. It's so busy. Hey, welcome. Okay, today we're gonna be doing some art. Okay, I'm gonna try and lock in. I tried to draw some of the characters prior to starting stream, but oh man, it's a lot of stuff, bros. It's a lot of stuff. I feel like I have a really... I think I got lost here. Oh no, hi Shadow Lord, well, how are you? Hi. What do you mean you got lost here? Huh? Question mark? Okay. If today I'm a little low energy / like not as talkative as usual, right? I apologize, okay? I apologize because I really want to lock in and finish all these things. There are so many. I'm good. Happy 100% definitely your birthday. Hey, it is in fact my birthday. Come. It's gift time. Now you gotta give a gift or something since it's my birthday. You know how some couples say that every day is Valentine's Day if you treat it as such, right? What if every day is your birthday if you treat it as such? You know? Gift time, I ain't got no money. The gift of being here is also accepted. Thank you for sticking around. Yeah, this is the first of 2 Artfight streams that are happening this week. So this week I am gonna be doing my own like solo final push right now. And then on Thursday, 30th of July, we're gonna do a SLSG Artfight review stream where I'm gonna be visiting all the people who have visited or have participated in Artfight who are in Streamlat SG. That's expensive. I'll take it back. Ah! Time is money. Money is time, as they say. Though my time on stream is not really money. Technically. I don't get paid by the hour to stream. I wish I did, though. That would be pretty sick. I don't, though. At least not at this juncture of my streaming career. Hi, Artie! The moment you come in, Artie, I gotta ask, what time is it for you? Are you not sleeping tonight? Ah! I have so many tabs and so many characters open, but I don't know how many I'm gonna be able to finish tonight. I want to do at least 11. I think I have at least 11. Because right now my Artfight count is at 39 attacks and I'm aiming 50 this year. So I'm gonna try to at least hit 50, and then we're gonna see if I have the capacity to do any more after. Because I have this big project that is kind of up in the air right now. And if I accept that project, I'm gonna have to dedicate most of the rest of the week to it because it's like a rush job. No sleeping? No, I am definitely sleeping. Are you kidding me? I am not young anymore. I cannot go through a day without sleeping. Big project in the air. Yeah, big project in the air. So like someone wants a really last minute major commission with like 61 people that I have to draw. And they want it by the end of the week. I'm like, bro, what the hell? That's some crazy stuff for real. Yeah, so if I accept that, I mean, yeah, like an actual like big project type thing. It's crazy. Like I don't think I could pull it off if they don't confirm it by today. I told her, I told the client that since it's so last minute, I need full upfront payment of the full amount like today. right? Otherwise, I'm not starting on it because what the hell? If you pay me half the cost and then yeah, an extra, I'm already factoring in the extra cost. But like, you tell me you need this a week before as if I have the whole week to work. Okay, to be fair, I think she might think that I do this full time though. But I don't. So I need confirmation like yesterday. And full payment. Otherwise, I'm not starting that. No. That's why I say it's still kind of up in the air because it's not actually... It hasn't actually started. Oh, that's not the right one. That's not the right one either. Is the right one? Okay, since today is the... Hold. What is going on with my overlay, bros? What is happening? Okay, there we go. I gotta chill. There we go. This is one of the references. Hey, Hime, hi Troy, what's up? Today we are working on a bunch of stuff. Where is my dot camera though? There we go. There, okay, you guys can see it now. You should be given an extra day for each character, not so last minute. Exactly. Exactly. But to be honest, I can do it quite fast. I think if they confirm by tonight, I think I can get it done maybe in a couple days. But it's still super last minute, and the fact that I have to take time out of my regular to just do this is kind of insane. So we shall see. If I can, I'll do it. If she doesn't pay by tonight, I am not doing that. Are you kidding? I already have less than 7 days to give it to you. And then you want to give me even less than 7 days? What the hell? Are they at least giving you ice cream too? They are not. But this cute little character here that you're seeing is based on the Neapolitan ice cream, if you couldn't tell. So how many do I have today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one's gonna be last because she's very complex. 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait. Hold on. I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I got 13. So I'm gonna try my best to finish all 13 today. Your nails are so cute right now. Thank you. The overgrowth is crazy though. I wanted to do them on Sunday, like go and redo them so that today I would have cute nails. Cute, fresh nails. However, I could not because there were too many people at the nail salon. So I was a little bit sad about that. After that then, yeah, I'll probably just like... After the karaoke today? Bro, I don't even know if I can finish today. I'll try though. I'll try. Okay, I'll just go according to like who... That is not the person on my screen right now. Which character is on my screen right now? Okay, hold on. I'm also gonna be like muting my background music so you can play whatever the freak you want. Because I want to play some copyrighted tunes that you guys can't hear. Otherwise, I'll get muted on my YouTube. I'm still figuring out how to separate the audio on YouTube. I don't think it's possible to do that though. I haven't had time to do my nails, though I have had time to do other people's nails. Oh, nice! Wait, I am just trying to find the character right now. What the hell? Okay, there she is. There she is. Okay. So today I have a little bit of a different setup. I have my markers right under my chair so that I can just reach for them real easy. And I'm going to try my best to finish this as quick as possible. Okay, like all of it. So if I'm not really locked into chat, I apologize, but you know, feel free to chat with me. You're gonna see Hime try to finish all these in super speed because I don't think we have other options right now. We gotta do this quickly because Artfight is coming to an end. What color is that? That is like a 590. 590. Where is my 590? 588? 590? Wait, hold on. Oh, found it. Super speed Hime, we're gonna try. No promises that I'll be able to do it, but you're gonna see some quick work, if that makes sense. I've always been able to do speedy work, it's just that I tend not to rush most of the time. Hey, I'm free, what's up? Are you doing any last pushes for Artfight yourself? I honestly had a very tiring day, so I don't know if I can keep this pacing up, but we're gonna see, okay? I also have to make sure that I take care of my wrist in the meanwhile as well, so that I don't break it again. Okay, I didn't break my wrist, but I overworked it that time. Starting a couple, yo, a couple of revenge attacks. 加油, mans. 加油. It's okay, I've had to entertain chat with an invisible box they can't see. Let's go. Let's go. Thanks for the carry. Appreciate it. Yeah. Please entertain yourselves. Like, go fishing or whatever. But stay here. Please. I really appreciate you guys who lurk for real, because I feel like Twitch is one of those platforms that really pushes people who are already big and existing on their platform to do even better, you know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to start out fresh on Twitch, TBH. I'm just realizing that they had a reference for the shoes and stuff. Uh-oh. Well, it's okay. I can probably add it. I have a little bit of detail down here that I did not notice prior. Good thing I saw it beforehand. Is there anything else? Okay, there's like some rose patterns on the sleeves. There we go. I don't understand Artfight. Okay, we can probably... Anyone in chat want to try and explain it, actually? I had a mass attack already done, but it burnt me out. I don't think I can finish it. Oh no! What if you just cropped it? When I feel tired, I just reduce my workload, you know? Just cut out some people that were initially supposed to be part of it and complete the ones that you can. Hey baby people, how are you? How are you peeps? Carrots, where? Oh, in my hair? Yeah, I've had that. Chat is like Pokemon, huh? What are you talking about? Okay, so Artfight is a... Since nobody is explaining it in chat, I will do it. Artfight is a yearly art gifting game where it's like appreciating other people's original characters kind of thing. So you upload your own characters on the site, and then people can so-called attack you by drawing basically fan art of your character. And every attack that you do as an artist and upload is worth some points. So at the end of Artfight, all the points are tallied, and depending on the number of teams that are for that year, this is the first year that they're having 3 teams. The previous years has always been 2 teams, but it's the first time it's 3 teams. So quite exciting stuff. Comedy is leading, yay. I am team comedy, but they're going to blank out the points I think in a couple days. Then we won't know who is leading. It's like one of those Korean game shows, you know. It's like, whoa, we're approaching the end. Let's not show you how well you're doing or not. Hey, Damien, what's up? How are you? Are you just starting your day? What is on the agenda, my friend? Okay, I know I said I wouldn't be very talkative, but I think the fact that I'm trying to rush stuff is actually putting some adrenaline in my bloodstream right now. So I am just... Yeah, Patron 5000, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I should remove the comfy tag, guys. I'm just scamming, guys. Thank you. I have some tea. Yum. I'm gonna drink some tea. I just got to work. Ayo, let's go. How's work for you? Like, do you find your job very tiring, or like... I feel like my job is exhausting, but I still want to find time to stream despite all that, because I enjoy streaming even though I don't really enjoy working, you know? Such is life. I have to earn money so that I can do the things I actually want to do, right? Isn't that how most people are living? I really am I have like a mad respect for people who are doing stuff that they love as their work. But also, when I think about the times when I had to do that for school and stuff, because I was a fine arts student, And back when I enrolled, I was like super on about it. I was super happy to be able to like do art every day, all the time. But I realized that over a few months, I started to resent it. I got so, I guess, sick of having to, like, especially when it comes to creative stuff, I feel like you shouldn't force it. But when I was studying, it felt like I was forced to have to come up with stuff that I didn't really care about and work on it, right? And that tired me out like nothing else creatively. I felt like I didn't really touch any art that I'd like to do for a long time because I was doing art every day, but not the art I wanted to do, you know? It would be great if you could find something that, what was the quote? Enjoy your work or something and you'll never work a day in your life, but it's still work though, isn't it? I feel like you have to have some amount of professionalism in what you do too, so that kind of amounts to work if it doesn't come to you naturally. I figured out a bit. Okay, that's great. Exactly. You need to work to have money to do your hobbies. My job is exhausting. I talk to too many people in my job. Oh no. And then you come back and then you yap again because you're a streamer. Man, kudos to you. I feel like at least at my job I have decent amount of downtime where I don't have to chat so much. That's what allows me to keep yapping when I'm home. But if I had to yap all day every day for my work, I think I would not want to talk at all. I'll become one of those streamers that just mutes her mic and just sits there playing games. I'm gonna tag it as comfy, muted. Your nails are so cute. Thank you. Thank you for noticing that the overgrowth is kind of insane right now. As you can see, there's a mad amount of like growing out that's going on. I wanted to do them yesterday, but the nail salon was way too crowded. And I frequent one in particular because I have a package with them. Yeah, I'm one of those girls. I'm one of those aunties, okay, who got nail package at the salon. So I can't really go to another one if I want to use my credits, right? So I'm gonna go back maybe on Wednesday to see if I can get it done. At least my nails are intact, but like just outgrown. My toenails though, my toenails are a different story right now, chat. Like it is so gnarly on my toes. I don't know what I kicked and what I like bumped into or whatever, or whether my shoes have just been very uncomfy. But my toenails, okay, all 10 toenails, right? Yes, there's a bit of overgrowth, of course, not as much as the fingers, but there's a bit of overgrowth. But in addition, this one is missing, this one's missing, this one's missing. Like the polish straight up peeled off. So I just have 3 bald toes and the rest are white. And it looks so bad. Some of it's a little chipped too. Like it's gross. It's so bald. Yeah, oh my gosh. You know, if I'm being honest, I haven't seen like my toenails without polish for at least 2 years. I always go back to get them redone. I'm not opposed to bald toenails. I just feel like my toenails look cuter when there's something on it, you know? Not wearing sandals for a while, then okay, to be fair, I feel like nobody really looks at your feet when you're out and about. So I mean, I hope that nobody perceives my feet as I'm walking around. So I just wear my sandals because it's the temperature and the weather in Singapore has been insanely temperamental recently. Everything has been, it's like raining and then super sunny and super hot all at once, and it just changes so quickly that I don't know how. So I've been wearing sandals just in case it rains because I don't want to ruin my good shoes. I'm running out of good shoes. Okay, the number of times that I've been caught in the rain and my shoes get ruined is, I can count at least 3 times at least, and that's too many times. By the way, I'm listening to music that is muted, so if you guys hear me singing along, I apologize. But you can play your own music to Cat Jam too if you want, because I don't want to get muted on my YouTube side, that's all. You gotta get solid shoes. Okay, yeah, but solid shoes, even in the rain, can get like really gnarly. Why hit and not pinch? Hit what? Oh shit. Hit and not pinch what? Oh wait, you're streaming on YouTube also? Yes, I am. Although my YouTube is a lot quieter. It was nice meeting at you at the market. Hi, Rito Toya. Which market? Alzora Market or AFACSF? Wait, you gotta give me a little more context. Where did we meet? Were you the person sitting opposite me who was like staring at the booth because it's like awkward eye contact, or were you someone who stopped by? What if no shoes, just socks in the rain? Nasty. Zara, but I did take a photo of your standee way back. When? Oh, hold up. Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? There were a few events that I had my standee at though. Now I'm confused, because there have been like a lot of events where I was like giving away stuff. Oh man, maybe I should have had less events where I had my standee up. I've given away so many free things from that. Okay, first one down, guys. First one down, like just 10 more to go. How long did that take? That took, okay, wait, that took 15 minutes. I gotta get faster, chat. I cannot be slugging away like this. I'm in factory mode. I gotta work fast. Otherwise, we can't finish all that. Would it help if I said that you handed me a letter? Okay. Yeah, that helps a lot. Welcome in. Thank you for dropping by. Should I call you Rito or Toya? Honestly, not that long. Wait, what? Honestly, not that long since... Oh, for coloring? Yeah, but maybe there's a bit like... Toya, please. Sure. Toya... Is that a character name or is that your like alias name? I have been shuffling through the... Which one? Oh, there it is. I need to make this look a little more masculine. This is supposed to be a guy, but my... Oh man, my art style is too girly pop, guys. This is supposed to be a masculine, muscular guy with like a bunch of... Wait, no, it's a girl. Sorry, my bad. I guess it works then. It's a girl. I thought it was a guy. Oh, that's bad. No, that's bad on me for... Alias name. Ah, okay. I thought it was a reference to a character. I have been looking into the Persona series lately because when I was in Q a while back, I was talking to a very chatty, very extroverted girl who was, I think, before me in line. And she was so sweet, but she was telling me all these Persona characters that I didn't know. And now I also saw like a bunch of my friends playing Persona. Streamer friends playing Persona, and now I'm intrigued because I love Fire Emblem, and I hear that Persona focuses quite a bit on like the relationships of the characters too. So if it is anything similar, I am very intrigued. You're left-handed? Yes, I am. Hi, Animate Kawaii 96. Welcome. Love the name. Very cute. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find just the right shade of purple for this. I have all these. This is not sponsored by Artix, by the way. These are Artix markers. Okay, 83. We're gonna look for 83. This new setup is really helping me out. I used to put the markers on my lap. The past few Artfight streams, if you have tuned into any of them, the marker box, this giant ass marker box with 160 markers have just been sitting on my lap, and I have been sweating under it and reaching for it, and then I realized, wait, I have stools in the house. So now I've set up a stool right under my table to put the marker box in. It's kind of a scuff setup. My father was also left-handed. Oh, he was raised to only use it. Oh, yeah. My mom and dad used to have that thing also. Like, people of the past used to beat their children's hands if they used their left hand to write for whatever reason. It's crazy. Though I will say that being left-handed in a right-handed world is a little bit inconvenient. I think I'm lucky enough that for most of normative functions, I don't need to use my left hand. Like, I use my mouse with my right hand. I play sports with my right hand. And that just makes things a bit easier because those things are a little more expensive when it's catered to left hands. But there are certain things that I have difficulty with, like certain cups that they design just for right-handers for whatever reason, and then they have the handle facing outward, and then it's like cutting into my hand while I try to drink. It's ugh. Certain scissors too. So whenever I buy a scissors, like for example, my super cutesy one over here, this was from Daiso, and I have to make sure that it is even on both sides and can be used either way. Because if it is one of those so-called ergonomic scissors, right, it is the opposite of ergonomic for me. Because it's always designed for right-handers. Okay, this is looking pretty good actually. I like it. Do you buy any Persona merch? I don't. I haven't played the game, so it's kind of weird if I bought any. I do have a Persona paper bag, though. I think it was a Persona 4 or 5 paper bag. My friend bought me some Love and Deep Space stuff, and she hid it in a Persona bag to pass to me, and she's like, here, a gift. And I'm like, why did you get me Persona stuff? And then turns out she was just hiding it in the bag. She was trying to debate me. So I just have a paper bag now. That's the only merch that I have, if that qualifies. Btex, hi Hime, hi again. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Okay, this is looking fine. I am gonna add a little background color though. What's a good color with orange, of course. Complementary colors and the like. 1 and 2 doesn't count because it's not the same timeline. What do you mean 1 and 2 doesn't count? It's still a game. It's still a game in the same series, right? Hi Chun Hong, nice to see you on YouTube. And oh, hello Davian, I see you on YouTube too. Sorry, part of my OBS was covering my YouTube chat. Let me just make that smaller. I see you! Do you prefer the YouTube platform for chatting? I've always preferred Twitch, but just because it's a little bit more interactive. Hi Palmerina, nice to see you as well. Anyone that I missed? Oh, Gabe, nice to see you. Hi, how's your Monday, guys? My Monday was bad. Well, it wasn't all bad, but it was challenging. So what happened was I decided on this sunny, crazy hot day, I told myself I'm gonna go out and cycle for lunch because I want to get fit and you know, live a healthy lifestyle again or something. And I have a little foldable bike that my mom lent to me, but I'm gonna return it to her since it's kind of underused. So I kind of thought, okay, since we are going to be returning the bicycle to my mom, might as well take it on a last hurrah kind of run, right? I'm gonna cycle from my office to the nearby mall. I'm gonna get some lunch. Google Maps says it's gonna take 10 minutes. That's swifter than the bus. So I decided, okay, let's go. However, because of all the construction that's happening in the area, all of the navigation was borked. It was awful. I couldn't find my way around. I got so lost. And I ended up cycling around different HDB estates, different like main roads for a whole 30 minutes before I reached the mall. By then, I was sweating buckets. It was so uncomfortable, but I still had to grab lunch, right? So I thought, okay, I'm gonna grab lunch and then maybe just take the bus. I grabbed lunch, the bus left, and the next one would be 20 minutes. I said, never mind, I'm gonna cycle back. I didn't learn my lesson the first time. I decided, okay, since I know the way now, I'm gonna cycle back. I did not know the way back. I got lost again. And what was supposed to be a quick, maybe 40-minute travel to and fro became a whole like hour away from the office because I got lost on the bicycle. And afterwards, I was like, never mind. I guess gonna take a taxi home because I'm so tired. So I took a taxi home. Yeah, and ended up spending money anyway. Life be like that sometimes. Well, it could have been worse. It could have rained. Which, okay, here it is. Towel is done. I didn't really shade this one though. Toya says, I never understood shading, so seeing it being done is always a treat. Ah, do you do art? Sounds like a big mall. The mall itself wasn't very big, but the navigation cycling there was a lot longer than I thought. Yeah, don't trust Google Maps when it comes to... I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to do that anymore. And that's why I'm going to return the thing. Okay, before we continue, let me show you guys what I've already done. So for those who are new here, this is my elevator pitch on why you should follow me. Hold on. I have a little Artfight album with all of my work from last year and this year. Honestly, last year I did a lot less attacks, but they were, I think, a bit higher effort. Not that I'm kind of ignoring the, like, but okay, it wasn't high effort, it was higher difficulty. That's what it was. Because look at the detail on this character. I'm so happy with how it turned out, but this by itself took, I think, an hour just on its own. So I think I decided after that, yeah, I don't think I can continue doing so detailed anymore. So we're at this year's ones now. This is one of my favorite characters that I've drawn this year. Her name is Talk, Thocc, and she's an orc. She's a girly pop orc that's also a D&D character. She is so freaking cute. I drew Lady Pupina as well. Gorgeous character. All these are original characters owned by other people in the artist community. This is a VTuber. There's a number of VTubers who have started Artfight accounts this year. So I've been trying to draw more VTuber people too. These I did off stream, this page onwards. I did off stream and then on stream again. This was the last Artfight night where I drew Strawberry, Raisu, and Kiru. They are all super cute VTubers and content creators. Please go and follow them. This one is also really cute. Her name's Lilith. This is probably one of my favorites. Uni Sandy attacked me with such an adorable attack, and I just had to return it. So I drew her little sea bunny. Have you heard of sea bunnies? They're like little spongy things with what you call. And of course we have a handsome dragon as well, the only dragon I've drawn the entirety of Artfight. But there's not a lot of characters that I'm confident drawing, I feel. I always end up defaulting to cute girls. Sometimes I want to challenge myself with like a scaly character, but not always. I feel like I do it a disservice, you know? Especially if it's somebody else's OC. Like this fan art of a regular series, I think that's fine. Speaking of, I have been thinking of trying some new games on stream. Well, not new games, but starting a new series on stream. I haven't played Deltarune, but from asking my friends who have, they said it's really good. I loved Undertale, so I think I'll love Deltarune too. The humor is up my alley. I played the demo, but I hadn't played any of the chapters since it started coming out. So I've been contemplating whether I want to pursue Deltarune on stream. I heard that some of the boss fights can take a long time though, so I'm quite intimidated to start, not gonna lie. No Deltarune spoilers, please. Look, I have no spoilers. I haven't played it. I only hear that the bosses will take a while and are challenging, which I don't think is a spoiler. For art, which part of the human do you start with first? I usually draw the head shape and then the face, and then everything else kind of comes together. I would do a demonstration, but we're kind of rushing through things, so maybe towards the end, if I manage to finish most of the ones I want to do by 10, then perhaps I will, what you call 781. Oh, then perhaps I will do a demonstration. I also, guys, ordered my first cosplayer art book today. Look, in the past couple years, whenever I went to a convention, like I have friends who only support cosplayers and most of my other friends only support artists. I usually support the artists because I don't really know any cosplayers. But recently I went to support one cosplayer. And then subsequently I'm like, this is kind of fun. Might go support some other cosplayers. I saw that another cosplayer at Aozora Market is having an art book, and it's a Love and Deep Space art book. She looks so good. Mickey is so cracked, dude. So when I saw that the pre-orders opened, I'm like, I'm not going to the event, but I want to order it. So I hit up a friend who's going, and he's gonna have to collect it for me. You don't know any? Okay, I used to cosplay, but it was a long time ago. Probably when I was like, my very first anime convention was when I was really, really young. And I think it was like 13 years ago or so. I cosplayed Miku World is Mine for my first cosplay. I still have a picture of it. My mother woke up at 3 a.m. to do my makeup because she wanted to be a part of it, and I didn't know how to do my own makeup. So I was like, okay, it looked not great, but that's besides the point, okay? It's a real core memory for me waking up at 6 a.m. in the morning and my mom sitting me on a makeup chair because at the time she was learning makeup as like part of her side hustle thing. She was learning how to do makeup, but I think she didn't really know how to work with my facial features, ironically, because my facial features are a bit different from my mom's. So she was doing her usual makeup on me a little bit, and it didn't look that nice on me. But it's okay because I remember that very fondly. She helped me put my wig on. She helped me like alter my costume. She helped me put on my makeup for the first time that I cosplayed. Subsequently, I did my own makeup. But I remember it really, really fondly because she was just so supportive of it. She just really wanted to see me dress up as something. I think most moms, if they had daughters, will want to dress them up. I know that if I ever had a daughter, I would love to dress my daughter up if she doesn't mind me giving it a go. So I think she was really happy when I asked her for help with it. And then she drove me to the convention. I like skipped away with my friends looking chopped, but as a young teen should look. Because at the time, I feel like we didn't really have as many resources as kids do now. Like, I see teenagers nowadays doing makeup that looks so professional and it's so impressive. It's genuinely shocking, but also super cool, you know? I just realized she has a little thing that I missed here, so let me just draw that in. Yeah. Subsequently, I kind of left the cosplay community, not because I didn't like it, but it's just because I was too busy and more comfortable going to conventions as a normie. And therefore, I stopped cosplaying. But I still cosplay for stream, like when I was still a facecam streamer. Oh man, I'm telling you, the comfort of streaming at home in cosplay is it's way more comfortable streaming at home in cosplay than having to navigate through a convention, dude. I looked so good in the cosplays I did at home because I wasn't sweating as much and it wasn't so tiring and I could like fix it anytime, you know? Oh, unfortunately, I can't show my face anymore, but perhaps in the future, you know, if I change my job or something and I don't have to be so concerned about people seeing my face, then perhaps. There's no wrong way to draw. I remember I was, no, of course not. Whatever you're most comfortable with works. I used to draw starting from the fringe, like the front fringe, and then built outwards from there. There's no right or wrong way to draw, but there are certain structures that will help you to nail your proportion and stuff. Though I'm not one to talk about proportion. I mean, look at my work. I am basically drawing chibi all the time. Okay, blue is done. Blue for Jun00. Switching over to Fuka. This is more of a just chatting stream and arting on the side than it is art, I think. Feel free to put on your own tunes as well. Anyone listening to music right now? I don't have trouble with the cosplay makeup, but anything that looks like normal makeup, I can't do. I would argue that finding a nice normal makeup style on you is harder than trying to find like cosplay makeup, because cosplay makeup is meant to be very transformative. And if it doesn't look like you, or, you know, it doesn't really highlight your best features, I feel like that's fine. Because you're trying to look like a different person, different character anyway. But when you're just trying to look like a nicer version of yourself, it is arguably harder. For me, it is also. I feel like I started learning to put context in because I wanted to cosplay. And subsequently, I learned to do makeup because I wanted to look nice in cosplay. Because the first time my mom did it, it didn't look very good. Then it kind of evolved from there. So my regular makeup is just way toned down version of cosplay makeup. I still have kind of a dramatic eye makeup to my look, but it's also because I have really small eyes. I used to not like how I looked because I felt like, oh, I want to be naturally pretty or whatever, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and honestly, as long as you know how to work with what you have, anyone can be gorgeous. I sincerely believe that anyone can be gorgeous if they know how to work with what they have. What made it difficult for me to find, I guess, makeup that suited me is that I felt like a lot of the makeup tutorials I used to watch on YouTube and all that, they did makeup that didn't suit my features. So even though I copied the makeup step by step and basically copy pasted it on my face, it didn't look anything like what it would look like on these beauty gurus, you know? They still have to adjust how you do it so that it suits you. You are always gorgeous. Artie, you've never seen me before, but thank you. Yes, as a VTuber, I am always put together. I my VTuber is always presentable. I don't have to wear makeup for streams anymore. I used to do that. Every stream I would wear makeup because I was showing my face, but now I don't have to. I could be completely barefaced and not wearing pants and nobody would know. It's a blessing. I don't even know if I could keep that up now if I were to face cam stream again. Wearing makeup for every stream. I've stopped wearing makeup to work already because work has just been so tiring. Here and there I will, like if there's like events or I have a meeting and I have to look presentable, like yeah, okay, sure. But for the most part, it's hard to care anymore, you know? I don't need to see you IRL tonight. Aw, you're so sweet. Sure. My chicken. Thank you. My husband just appeared in front of me and put his phone in my face. And on the page was the $5 McSaver meals. I'm so glad that they brought those into Singapore, by the way. Like, I think McDonald's as a franchise, the prices for them have been increasing like crazy. Macca's being not budget anymore, you know? Like, it is not budget friendly anymore to get McDonald's. But the $5 saver meals are fine. I got a McDonald's breakfast. Dude, like, McDonald's breakfast is also $6, $7. I said 6, 7, didn't I? Also, the lighting really doesn't do justice to what it actually looks. It's a lot milder, but under the table light, it looks a lot stronger. Let me see if I can face it away a little. Yeah, that's more close to what it looks like. Traditional art is hard to stream because of the color representation, but I still really like it. Believe it or not, I am a lot faster on traditional than I am digital. I started off with traditional art and I've kind of always felt more comfortable with it. But because a lot of commission stuff for overseas clients are, you know, things that they're going to use online, like touch panels or emotes, then it's a bit easier for me to do it digitally for the delivery. But I'm a lot slower when it comes to digital because I started off with traditional. I have friends who have the opposite problem. That like they're really swift on digital art and then a lot slower on other traditional art. There is no takebacks of traditional art though, which is something I really like. Because whatever you put on the paper stays there and you kind of got to commit to it. Have you heard about the K-pop Demon Hunters McDonald's collab? Was that in Singapore? I know there was like some Saja Boys purple sauce that was going around, which is crazy. I don't think it was in Singapore though. Was it? It's everywhere? Oh, maybe I didn't catch it when it was hype. Because once again, I only eat the $5 saver meals now. Okay, we had it here in Australia. Wasn't that impressive, to be honest? Oh, sorry to hear. I've never been very experimental once I have like a regular order. On occasion, I feel tempted to try something new on the menus. McChicken is peak. We have a McChicken liver here. I would say that chicken in general is like... I know a lot of people like beef a lot more than chicken, but I prefer chicken, honestly. I feel like beef makes me feel very full very easily. Uh, Not that I'm against it, I just can't eat much of beef. Happy lurking. Alrighty, I haven't had McDonald's in over a decade, but my father tried to keep up the American meals. He said it wasn't very good. Oh no. Hi, Brad. Nice to see you. How are ya? Beef? Yeah, we're talking about beef. Do you guys have a favorite meat, or does any of you not eat meat? If I had to name two favorite meats, it would be pure. Okay, if we're talking pure meats, fish and chicken. I know fish is a very broad spectrum, but like just typical, white fish or salmon, common fish I like more than any meat. I need a steak so bad right now. What happened? Why are you suddenly craving steak? Okay, another one done. Woohoo! We're being very productive today. We have done 4, I think, so far. 1, 2, 3, 4. To be fair, 2 of them are like half bodies, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna keep going. Oh, we're gonna be coloring the Neapolitan kitty now. There she is. She is so cute, dude. I can only eat beef, but it hurts my stomach if I eat too much, so I prefer Beyond vegan beef. Oh, dude. The mock meats nowadays are so insanely good. It's so expensive, but so good. I love Impossible burgers and all that kind of stuff. I don't know how they do it, dude, but it's so yummy. I think in the past, with limited options that didn't taste very good, we always had the impression that, vegan meat or like what would you call it? Substitution meat? Is that what they would call it? Doesn't taste as nice as the real thing, yada yada. And I feel like that was true for a long time. But nowadays, arguably way better. I used to date a vegetarian guy. He was vegetarian for religious reasons. I wasn't, but either way, it didn't work out. Anyway, side note. He used to pack lunches and stuff for me. Of course, he'd make them vegetarian. He's a really sweet person. Yeah. And there was one, I would say that you guys know shumai. Shumai, the dim sum. The yellow skin dim sum with various kinds of meat fillings, but shumai. Let me find a photo of it actually. Shumai. That's shumao, not shumai. Okay, hold on. This one. Oh, it's kind of difficult to see. The light is too bright, dude. Hold on, let me make it even darker. You see? That's so dark. Never mind. But you know which one? Yeah, it's a yellow-skinned dim sum with, I think, pork filling, or I guess they have different kinds. But he made me some vegetarian shumai for an event a long time ago. And I fell in love with it, dude. You know why? Because I feel that shumai is a very gelatin kind of food. Like, it's very cloying. It makes you feel super full, and like you feel like you can't eat anymore after a good amount of, like, a good number of it, right? But the vegetarian ones, bro, I just whack. It's so good. It's so good, and it doesn't have the same cloying feeling as the real meat ones. So I swear by vegetarian shumai, guys. You can eat so much more of it, and it doesn't feel greasy. It's so yums. But it's crunchy with veggies inside. Oop. Sure, can go toilet, sure. What? Prentice, go. Don't ask me for permission. Just go. This is not even a class. What is happening? Oh, pork. I low-key got a mental block over pork because my mom said, oh, eating pork is like eating myself back when I was a kid because I'm the year of the pig. What? That's crazy. Oh, no. And later, no pass, I gonna. You gonna from who? Literally, who is telling you can't go to the toilet? Prentice, you out here role playing some school setting with me. What is happening? So she's not fully wrong. Fun fact: human meat tastes like pork. Oh yeah, I heard that. That fact also solidified it more. Oh, so you don't eat pork at all? Ah, interesting. Hold on, I'm trying to find just the right shade of pink. This shade of pink is kind of hard for me to find. Hold on, let me show you. This is what the original character looks like. Super cute, but somehow I don't think I have a pink like that. Oh wait, I do. 641. I just had to look for it a bit more carefully. I don't eat pork, but for other reasons. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, really, I eat pork sausages. That's interesting. If I had to be honest about my favorite meat, I was telling you guys that I like fish and chicken, right? But if I'm being honest, my favorite kind of meats are like some chimera kind of meat, dude. I don't really like any individual meat as much on its own. But when you mix the meats together to make like a hamburger or something, so good! There is this like Hamburg place, I think there's a few outlets, but there's a few Hamburg places which do like the mixed meat kind of thing. Like a bit of beef and pork together, or like beef and something else. Oh my god. If you haven't tried it, you gotta try it. It's better than any like standalone meat, in my opinion. That time when I ate it when I was studying that time, so it was at Jurong Point. That was a long time ago though. I don't know if they still have it. I know that there's also some Hamburg places probably in town, but I can't attest for like the quality and all that. Hold on, I'm still trying to find now I'm trying to find the brown. 39, 30, I think 93 is the closest. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Found it. Beef and pork is quite standard. Yeah, oh my god, so good, dude. Chrono, we're just sharing about what our favorite meats are. Do you have a favorite? Chrono is a binger of culinary class wars. And he cooks way more than I do, so please share with the class. Do you have a favorite meat and why? Oh well, yeah, I heard that I do hamburger and pork because my wife doesn't eat beef. Aw, I see. Yeah, I'm gonna come out and say it, guys. The best burger I ever had, okay, in my life was made by my husband. He mixed beef and pork to make a hamburger that blew my mind. Haven't had it in years, but that's because honestly, cooking in Singapore for just two people does not make sense. It just doesn't make sense. The ingredients we buy is enough to cook for a family, but if you don't use it, it goes bad. Like I'm too busy to go and keep track of one other thing, which is what's going to go bad in my fridge. So we don't cook as much. But I think living in Singapore is quite easy to get by without cooking a lot. You can just, get some tai fan or bihun or something. Making me hungry. Oh, I'm sorry. This all started because Chewy came up to me with a McDonald's page to order dinner. Blame my husband. Ceremonial stuff. Ah. I see. I can eat 4 burgers right now. I actually have no doubt, Bread, you are a growing child. I think 4 burgers is gonna make your hair like super poofy. Like you already have hair that is anti-gravity, but it's gonna start flying off your head. Could you eat 100 nuggets in one sitting? Bro, I can barely down 20, so no. I don't have faith in my eating skills. I will say though, it's not a bad thing to have a small appetite because I get to keep my leftovers and make every meal 2 meals instead. Probably not very good. But sometimes I just don't have a very big appetite, or they just give me a lot of food, right? And like, bro, I can't finish it. So then I'll just pack it up for the next day. I could though, I'm a nugget lover, yo. Y'all wild. I'm massive, and even I couldn't do 100 nuggets. What we should do is work as a team. We can order 100 nuggets and then all the hench bunnies, like, just attack it. Speaking of, guys, if you haven't realized that, you guys have a little avatar at the bottom of the screen. So if you want to go ahead and customize it, you're able to do that by going to my About Me tab and scrolling to the very bottom. And there's some like free customization things that you can do if you're a little bunny to make you stand out a little more. I think I could do 20 reasonably. I think my most is 9 at the most. I could do 40, yo. It's not a competition, but y'all be crazy though. Food attack, yes, maybe a sequel to Artfight. I'm not paying for that. Okay, next one. We are done with 5 now. I think it's already 9. I'm a bit slower than I anticipated, but we're gonna try anyway. This is a cutie patootie. I love her. She is a princess too, so I'm obviously a little bit biased, but this is the character that we're gonna be coloring. She's so cute. I can't wait. Okay, but what is her skin tone? I need to refill some of my Copic skin tones. If I spy you at the next booth, bro, what? No, I can't finish that. Okay, that depends on the kind of booth we're running. If it's like a really, really big booth, which I don't think we're gonna have anytime soon, but if it's a big booth with a lot of people, sure. If it's just me, bro, I'll have to disappoint you there. But I appreciate the thought. I'll probably recruit some friends to help, you know, the neighbors. What I like about boothing is getting to know the people around me. I usually try to befriend the other boothers at events, and like I give out my card and like something that I think might interest them. So in the previous event, unfortunately my Love and Deep Space stickers didn't move very much in the last event that I was boothing at. So I ended up just giving them out to Love and Deep Space girlies that I could find at the event. Like I would go to a booth and go like, yo, anyone play Love and Deep Space? Like an addict! I was just going around like, anyone here play Love and Deep Space? And if they said yes, I would ask them who their mains was and give them a sticker of their main. And Valko. Because Valko, can we get an awoo in chat? I don't know if any Love and Deep Space girlies are in chat right now, but awoo! Oh, my puppy boy, when are we ever gonna get him in the game? We don't even know if it's happening, which makes me so sad. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Lads, awoo! Awoo! You could offer 1 nugget per sticker. What? Just giving them out to congoers, bro. I'm not gonna take that risk. What if somebody gets something and then they blame the nugget that you gave me for it? No. That's too unsafe. You know, back when I used to booth as a VTuber too, we would have mailboxes that I would set up for all the girls in my group. And it was so sweet. Like people would just come by and drop stuff into the box, and I got a couple of snacks and things too. But unfortunately, just for safety reasons, you know, like I didn't really consume the stuff that was homemade unless it's like my personal friend, because it's just too dangerous. Did someone drop a nugget without the box? No, thank God. I would have to clean that grease up. No, thank you. 5 times of the 20-piece nugget, gonna buy that soon for myself. Y'all are inspiring some real life change, guys. What do you mean? You're gonna get 100 nuggets right now? Oh, don't get a tummy ache. You gotta be careful with homemade stuff. Yeah, exactly. You never know. Like I'm really thankful that I feel like Singapore is pretty safe. Like most of the time we don't really hear about crazy stuff like that. But the number of people that get roofied and just get like straight up, you know, in bigger events like Anime Expo or Offkai, which is happening. Which that happened last week or was it this week? Last week, I think, Offkai. So many people get like endangered from just drinking and eating stuff. It's terrifying. I don't think I would even dare to like have a drink out if I were to go to an after party in America. We don't hear a lot because they aren't allowed to, or you would need to make an article on the down low. The horror stories are insane. I know, like after every like major event in America, I always hear horror stories about crazy things happening and people just getting, man, it's terrible. It's really unfortunate. I got a hot dog and 9 nuggets for dinner. Aw. Enjoy your dinner. I'm gonna get my dinner shortly at 10. That is okay. This purple is cute, but I had a friend who passed me her Copics, but they weren't the brush tip ones, so I have to learn to work with these thick boys here. Back when I was schooling for fine arts, a lot of people used these thick boys for their architecture and interior design renders. So I think it's not so much for illustration. But you can still use it. I just prefer the brush tip, perhaps. Even my line art brushes are usually brush tip ones. I had a lot of bullet ones when I first started out, but then I realized it's a lot harder to control the width of the line, and it's a bit easier with something that has a flexible nib. Anyone here into fountain pens? Dinner at 10? Well, okay, I had a really late lunch, so dinner at 10 is fine for me. Normally I have dinner around 6:30. Usually I would too if I wasn't streaming, but because my stream hours are like 8 to 10 and I usually take a nap before that, it's not the best schedule, guys. Don't learn from me, but I always come home from work, straight up knock out until dinner time or stream time, and then either get up to eat or get up to stream. Then I'll have dinner if I haven't eaten. Sometimes I do it at 11. That's so late. But real, me too. Okay, hold on. Oh, excuse me. I'm too good, I'm rotten too far. My mom has some stringent dietary restrictions. Oh, sorry to hear that. To be fair, hold on. My main thing is I'm allergic to most foods. Oh no. Sorry to hear that, Artie. Now I feel like with all these kind of substitute foods though, hopefully it's able to kind of, what's that word called where you like avoid triggering something? Or make it more accessible, I guess is what I was looking for, but the phrase kind of escaped my mind. I generally have a set dinner time. I eat every 2 hours or so. Ooh, interesting. Dun. Oh, her eyes are brown. We're gonna get some brown for that. Ooh, I need a stretch. My back is killing me, guys. I've also been kind of flirting with the idea of maybe adding more redemptions on stream where you can redeem soundboard stuff like Vine booms. I feel like I'm not very... I always end up just yapping and not really using that unless I'm editing. So my streams naturally don't have any sound effects in them. But I've watched some streamers who do like use it, and it's so funny. It just really enhances the experience. I don't know if I could keep up with it though. There's like, if I'm doing this and I'm like chatting and having to man a soundboard, oh man. I am not a multitasking kind of girl. As in, I can multitask, but I'm not a queen at it, you know what I mean? Makes things more accessible and those things are too expensive. Ooh. That's true though. Maybe there are ways to DIY some of these things. I've always wanted to try and make my own bubble tea at home. But I haven't gotten around to trying it. Be careful with the sounds. The streamer I watched got copyrighted because of the busy guy. What? Oh no. I think with general sound effects, it's not something that gets you muted though. Right? Stretchy no jikan da yo. Thank you for the stretch. I just stretched, but we're gonna stretch again. You too, chat. I gotta do a bit of like hand stretches to make sure my wrist doesn't die on me. I guess if I do it by myself, like from my mouth, it's fine, right? Oh, I shouldn't have said it like that. Ooh. Why did I say it like that? If I'm not mistaken, it translates to "you are good enough," is it? Never mind. I really want to go karaoke again, chat. I haven't gone karaoke in a while. That's why I've been doing more karaoke streams. Just a bit itchy to sing. Even though I don't do it very well. But singing is fun! Oh, speaking of, we're gonna have a Uma Musume. We're gonna have an Uma Musume cover dropping on 1st of August. So subscribe to my YouTube so you know when that drops. It's a big collab cover with 9 people! And it took a long time to get it together because everything was done in-house. So big shout outs to the girlies who really broke their back doing this. Which song? It's the classic Umapyoy, guys. Believe it or not, it was meant to be because it's the horse year, but clearly we're a little late. It was so fun to record too, but what a headache, bro. There's so many tracks. I think there were at least 14. Minimum 14 tracks. Because there's just so many lines. Thank you for the 15 stream chic Lolicita. How are you? Thanks for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Okay, I can feel myself getting a bit sleepier. It's still within the year. True, true. Better late than never. The last cover I tried to do for an event also ended up being late. So at this point, I think I should just commit to not committing it to a timeline. You know what I mean? Can you believe that Christmas is coming in approximate? Hold on. It's the 7th month. Wait. August is August. Wait. August? September, October. 5 months, right? Right? Yeah. My god. Should not have done that. Okay. Espin is done. Yoo-hoo. Cute. I'm gonna probably add some decoration stuff. Maybe off stream because I want to complete the main character coloring on stream first. Okay, next up. Oh, this one I'm really happy with how it turned out. Look at that! Look at the dynamic... Dynamic posing. You're so freaking cute. It's like a dragon radish character. This year has gone so fast. I know. Oh, this is a bit dark, but you know what? No, it's gonna dry lighter. We're fine. We're fine. Da 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 da. Your birthday? When's your birthday? The year end is always the busiest time for me though, because my birthday's at the start of the year, so it's like a non-stop Halloween, then my stream anniversary is in November. Halloween, stream anniversary, Christmas, all like bing bam boom. And then birthday, I was like, oh god. December 31st! Wow! End of the year baby. Nice. I would say happy early birthday, but it's truly a bit too early, isn't it? Let me show you the original character art. Here it looks. Here it is. Here it looks. Here it is. Yeah. Da, 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 da. You drew me a birthday gift last year. I did. It was really fun drawing your character, but it was very challenging too, because I think the colors that are in your character are not colors that I use as frequently, so it was a bit hard for me to get it right, but I'm glad you like it. Color is the 31. Oh, here it is. Highlighters. We're fine. I really need to top up my darker skin tones. I always work with like a number of them, but because I've been drawing a lot more tan skin characters, and they're all running out of ink now. Here we go. Do you guys play D&D, perchance? Because I'm gonna be playing another TTRPG this weekend at Table Conquest. I'm gonna be playing Call of Cthulhu. I have never played Call of Cthulhu, although I've experienced other TTRPGs, so quite excited to see how that goes. It's very cute, I love it very much, and don't worry, my Sona gives me a challenge too sometimes. Yeah, Saturday. I'm going Saturday morning. Wanna join? I don't know if they still have spots for my slot, but if you're interested in trying it out with me, like, I think there still might be slots. Let me know if I've met you before, or if I'm comfortable with you, I'll let you know like which slot exactly I'm playing at, and if they still have seats, like come join, come join. I'm going to Hoyo Fest to get a friend some stuff. Which Hoyo games do you play? I haven't played a Hoyo game in a long time, but I really want to play the Anima Nexus one. The Pokemon one. And the Varsapura, which I don't know when that's coming, but it's based in Singapore. You gotta play it. I gotta try it. Also, the demo is really sick looking, so it looks very promising. Hold on. The gameplay trailer that was 30 minutes long that I watched you. Hey, where's my color? 892. Oh, found it. I wonder if you'll like auto battlers. Auto battlers. Who, me? Like Honkai Star Rail type? Or like Love and Deep Space, which has auto battle. I appreciate the option to auto battle, if that's what you mean. I don't really like idle games that much though, because I feel like idle games just. Oh, like Teamfight Tactics. Oh, like lunch break. What's that called? Lunch break tactics, or Super Auto Pets. Yeah, I like that. Are you free for another art meet on Saturday? Ah! Let me check. I feel like we've had so many. The back to back to back too. Unfortunately, I'm not. I have a work thing at night. Ugh. Sucks. I have a work thing at like 6 o'clock. They better pay me extra for it, dude. For real. I wouldn't mind playing with y'all. I've always been wanting to learn to play TTRPGs. Oh, but it's an in-person event in Singapore. Maybe if there are like online ones, I would be super. I have never tried online D&D, so that's definitely something down the line that I would like to try. Now I got a mic that will let me VC without getting doxxed. What? Why would your mic dox you? Actually, kinda, yeah. Yeah, I think I would enjoy them, but I haven't played one, like dedicated my time to one before, so I can't say if that's a genre that I will enjoy in the long run, if that makes sense. But I have tried the genre and I think it's very fun. Oh damn, Sally, I can go to Singapore by next Saturday. Don't worry, I don't think we expected you to, but if there's ever an online event, I would be more than happy for us to try it together. I'm trying to figure out what kind of red this is. Is that 11 carmine? I guess 11's a safe bet. I'm doing mostly flat colors now, I feel. Just a bit easier to manage. Thank you, dear. Can you put it in the microwave for me? Husband is home with keys. Thank you for helping me. Shout out, Draco. Also, Draco, I was just telling chat about the photo book that I ordered today. Can we get a thank you, Draco, in chat, because he's the one who's gonna help me pick it up. Thank you. My new mic makes sure they aren't heard. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Randomly saying your zip code? Why? That's so mad. Happy lurking. Thank you for lurking, Ragacha. What have you guys been watching recently on streams and stuff? Apart from like Artfight, since you guys are here. Accidentally I colored over the highlight. It's okay. We'll bring it back somehow. I mean, I think there were reasons that, but I don't pay attention to that. I only pay attention to how I can possibly get dogs. Fair enough. Wow, this I'm very Majula Singapore the colors. Oh my god, this red is ridding, bro. It's so this ang as frick. But that's only because that's only because the lighting that I have on my table right now makes it look like booms. If I face it away a little, it looks more like this. It's a juicy red. Oh yeah. Super juicy. I usually edit my art in post before I post it though. To like adjust some of the colors if it's not very accurate. Yeah, it's freaking glowing. What time is it? Wow, so fast. 9:15 already. Oh, another thing I've been wanting to do, but I've been putting off. I really want to play Mecha Chameleon. The art meet I went to last had Mecha Chameleon, like painting stuff. It's growing, bruh. No, not growing. Please, please. No. It's not. It's not growing. Haven't tried it. Ironically, I know everyone has been asking like, "Oh, have you tried Mecha Chameleon?" I'm like, no, not yet. I think just coming together, finding like a common time to do it, and or like collab on it, kind of hard. Growing my manhole is crazy, bro. Oh my, Dougie, you just walked in at the wrong time. I didn't see anything. Okay. Help. Hi, Dougie. How are ya? Are you also art fighting? Now this is the perfect time. No, Dougie, please. I'm also nope. What do you mean? How do you even grow your? You know what? Don't even tell me. I'm sure some of you have ideas, but I don't want to know how you grow your manhole, bro. Oh my god. Ah! Gosh. I just got back from outside. It was fun. Oh, nice. What were you up to? Frolicking, touching grass. I got no more art fight in me. Oh. You have art fought. Well. I was indeed touching grass. I haven't played it either. I want to get back into it, but I don't know how to... What? Growing my manhole? That's a game name, by the way, for those who are out of the loop. It was something that was announced over the PA system during Dojo Market. And people just started laughing because somebody accidentally took away the headset that belonged to the booth called Growing My Manhole, which is a Singapore-made game. Yeah, so... free marketing, yeah, it's not... You can't top that, guys. There was another time I was at, I think, Comic Fiesta in Malaysia. And what happened was... someone had... Like, they suddenly had an announcement. They're like, hi, everybody. Have you seen a lost child? Their name is, like, Nathan or something. He's wearing a blue shirt and like brown khaki pants. If you see him, please let us know. He is 27 years old and the entire convention hall started howling, bro. It came out so left field. Like, what do you mean? Couldn't you just call him? They really went up to make a lost child announcement for this grown-ass man. And then, Mecha Chameleon. I want to play, but I don't know how to get the game on Steam. It's on Steam. Okay, this is done. Woohoo! It's done. Alright, let me drink my tea first. Da da da. You memo. Man, I'm listening to some bangers right now, guys. Okay, this cutie patootie is named Bella Luna, and she's a fairy. Ba-da-da. Well, not really fairy. It looks more like magical girl, I think. Is a girl failure of unimaginable proportions. Cute. She's a girl feeler, but she's also an A+ student. That's crazy. I think it costs money that I don't have. Oh, I'll attack you next year, Hime. Yeah, Dougie. Get over here and attack me. I meant that innocently. Hime? Look. Look. People buy. No, come back. I'm sorry. I won't flirt with chat anymore. I won't do it. I won't do it. I promise to behave. Please come back. My mic too scuffed to do those kind of like girlfriend audios, honestly. Crying emoji. Oh no, I've ruined your immersion. Calling for their grown ass son is something my parents would do for real. Cute. Looking for a skin tone. Okay. I don't know. I feel like if I had a more mommy voice, people would come in. Like, more people would come in to watch me. Can you imagine if I had a sultry mother voice? The possibilities! I think the mic quality doesn't matter. I think my mic is a little too sensitive. But I don't know. Or maybe it's my OBS settings for it. It's a bit like... it cuts out and... I don't know. Well, I don't know what's wrong with my mic. If I knew, I would have fixed it by now. Hime has a mother vibe. What? That's crazy. Really? Be careful what you wish for or you'll attract the bruh. That emote always catches me off guard because I'm like, what is it? Oh. Please! I mean, I'm quite thankful that... I mean, my community behaves pretty well, but also I don't really pander to that kind of crowd, I think. Not on purpose. Like, if I flirt on stream, it's just because it's with my friends. Daki Riku, bro. Oh my lord, it's the boy. How are you? Are you gonna put ice in your pants today too? What? I meant that pretty platonically. Ah, appreciate it. Harlow, hey How are you, my dude? I'm starting to think this butterfly pattern is beyond me. Hi's goodbye. Can we get a shout out for Daki, please? I think everyone here is pretty chill. I've been in some streams that are pretty unhinged. I have a lot of friends who are very unhinged, though. I feel like my vibe really changes with the people I'm with. Like, if you have watched any of my Artfight night streams, they're all different depending on the vibe of the people there. Do you know what about the ice in the pants? We're not gonna talk about that. But what was I saying? You know how like some people say Brooke in One Piece is a good supporting character? I always feel like I'm something like that, you know? I always feel like I'm not a star on my own, but I do well supporting others to shine, if that makes sense. I feel like on my own I'm pretty chill is a nice way to say boring. I know that feeling. You do. Yeah, I kind of feel a bit, if I'm being really honest with you guys, I kind of feel a bit B tier at everything I do. If I'm being super honest. I feel very B tier. Like as a person. I know I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't have that mindset because then I'll always be the beta, whatever, rar. But it's kind of something I need to break out of, I suppose. The mindset I gotta break out of. Oh my god, first wilting flower. Yeah, man. Okay, sometimes I feel like I'm a good yapper. Sometimes I feel like I'm really entertaining. But those days, nowadays, are a lot fewer. Maybe it's just my general energy level going down as I get older, you know? Ah! Someone play the Jurassic Park music! Da 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 da. Do, 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 do. Don't worry, Hime, I'm a very boring person. Hello? You are not a boring person. Every time I'm streaming, you have something crazy to say. Like every time you're here, I find out some new arty lore, and it's always a little bit insane. Like what? What? Take me to the beach. Ah. 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 Oh, sorry. I'm realizing y'all cannot hear my music, so I'm just going unprompted. You know, one of those audios which is like silence, but you're occasionally interrupted by like a Pikmin noise. Yes, it's it's Ado's collab. I'm listening to "Take Me to the Beach" right now. So peak, I know. Dude, she's been releasing music like crazy. I can't keep up. She's really on the upward and onward. I'm so glad that I got to catch her when she was in Singapore. That was so cool. You haven't heard the service of Artie. The service? What do you mean, the service? You're in a cult? When she drops in with the it's so I know. When she starts whispering in my ear in Japanese. Down, down, down. She really found her branding with her voice. It's amazing. When I was at her concert, I remember she was saying to everyone in the audience at one point, like, this concert and all that she does is for the people who have been perceived as a little bit weird or are a little bit of a misfit in society, you know? And I think that's really cool of her. Like she's truly an advocate for the oddballs. I'm not in a everyone say. Now, once when I was in school, I was always considered one of the smart kids, but never the smartest. There was always someone ahead of me. I learned that you don't need to be the best at something to be good at it, or to be good in general. I found that to be pretty applicable throughout life. I suppose, yeah. I think I was the same way. Like I'm good at sports, but not the best. I'm good at my studies, but not the smartest. I'm good at art, but not the most, not the most practiced. Also, it's like a constant in my life. I feel, but that's not a bad thing. It's not an uncomfortable thing, but that's more worrisome. Because if you want to succeed in the content creation like space, I feel like a lot of it has to do with mindset of wanting to stand out, of coming up with ways to really set yourself apart from others and build your brand and, be either really good at something or be good at entertaining, which is still something about being good at, You don't want to be at the top of the class. It's a lot. Expectations, eh? Oh man, she's so cutie. I'm so happy I got to draw her. I hope that whoever's lurking, that this is a therapeutic session for you too, to just like tune in and watch the art being made. I like lurking in art streams just to like see the progress now and then. I don't know how many people do that in my stream though. But if you are here, I really appreciate you. Hit the stream stim button if you happen to be here but not saying anything. And if you can hear me. I think a content creator, sorry. Oh, my bot message. Ah. My cursor got stuck. I saw a clip where she said she's happy to be a supporting character to a person's life. Ooh. Aro? I know I was top of the year and then got dethroned. I was glad. Dougie says, I think content creation also has a lot of luck at play. Most of the YouTubers that are popular that I watch got lucky and blew up at the right time. That's true, but it's also, okay, there is a stroke of luck that I think is involved to be at the right place at the right time or to be discovered by the correct people, right? That can really elevate your stuff to the level that a lot of people are at. But it's also just like being ready for those opportunities too. Like the consistency gives you more opportunities to be discovered, and the preparedness. I don't know if I got famous overnight, whether I would be able to handle that. I feel like I would try my best, but it's also one of those things that I don't know how to prepare for it, you know? It's hard to imagine. Like suddenly blowing up overnight. And like what you have to deal with that. I think a lot of people that I know who rose to popularity all of a sudden, a lot of them are no longer making content now too. Because it was either overwhelming or they felt like it wasn't what they wanted. Like they wanted it to be chill. I think finding the opportunities is influenced a lot by luck, but maintaining that level is a lot more skill. True, that too. I think that's terrifying. Imagine having millions of people watching you, bro. I would throw the question out there right now. Why the hell are you watching me? 1 million people? That's crazy. But if 1 million people are watching me right now and making art with me right now, and I can have 1 million pieces of human-made art out in the world by tomorrow, we're doing some good in this world. There's so much like AI generated nonsense that has overtaken the internet. I genuinely, it's so hard to just even look for references without it being some sort of slop. I heard human meat art, insane. Human meat art is crazy, bro. I think the closest we had to human meat art is this piece by, I think it was Damien Hirst or one of those really controversial fine artists, and he made a sculpture with his own blood, and it was a sculpture of it was a cast of his head. So it was his head that was made with his blood, but also because it's so hard to transport. They tried to transport it to an exhibition, and it freaking melted on the plane, bro, because they didn't refrigerate it properly. Can you imagine? It was pretty crazy. Okay, you're done with her. She's so freaking cutie patootie. Might be my favorite piece from today. Oh, if that was suck. It did suck. But also, it's kind of funny. The fine arts world has a lot more controversial stuff than like the illustration world, if I'm being honest. There are some crazy things that people do to label as art. And a lot of it is really gnarly. I don't even know if I can like talk about it on stream because it's really intense. Thank you so much, Shelter Waffler, for jumping into stream and joining us. You're now officially a hench bunny. Thank you for coming. Oh, if you guys haven't followed, come follow me. Just disrespectful fans who don't acknowledge you as a person. What do you mean? Imagine the bad apples you'll eventually get. Like as a famous person? I feel like that's kind of something that happens to the layman on occasion as well, though. At least you'll be rolling in the dough. And I can afford security. Dropping by to say hello before I sleep. Hi, Nobody17. Have a good rest tonight. Now, this character... this character is pretty funny. Look. Tang Tang. Look, they had a whole fit here, okay? Which I love, but I was also like... But this version is so cute, though. And I kind of want to try rendering the fur. I don't trust my ability to do it, but we're going to try. So snuggly. I know. I looked at their OC and I was like, oh my god. So comf. I gotta find that like sexy dark red that they have going on that's a bit neutral though. I'm thinking, hold on. Do I even have a shade like that? Maybe this one? Okay, it does not look like it on the stream, but no, I think it's in fact... This is one of those times where I have to mix the colors a little bit. I'm going to have to mix a neutral color. Probably this with a bit of red. I adore rendering fur, it's so fun. How do you usually go about it? I don't render fur as often as I would hope to. Gotta draw my furries, you know, get that practice in. I actually love drawing furry characters. I don't have the typical like furry style, I feel. Like mine's just cheapified furry and I don't know if that sells or if people like that. Ooh, I feel my tummy rumbling, guys. Okay, we have a bit of a sexy reddish brown here. And then we're gonna have to overlay it with a red. But a neutral red. I don't even know if I have a neutral red. Let me see. This one's probably too dark. Yeah, that's too dark. What? Maybe 602, which I was looking at. It's just... Yeah, that's as close as we're gonna get, I think. Oh, wait. No, I could choose pink. If I use pink, it might turn out a bit more like red. Let's try it with one. Oh, it's very pink. I tried. 596? Oh, that works. Yes. We're doing a little bit of layering here today. I haven't done this in a while, like layering. Haven't needed to. Actually, in the end, I only drew 2. Oh, I tried drawing some furries. I needed my friend's help to draw the animal legs. Dude, those are hard. I would argue that human feet are harder, but I'm very unpracticed with feet drawing. Sent you a drawing I did with rendered fur. Ooh, okay, I'll check it out later. Rendered fur, let's go. Now, let me get this done first. Little bit. The thing with alcohol markers is you have to work really fast with it. Otherwise, once it dries, it's like, bye-bye, can't change it. Very red. Realize, and I keep forgetting how to draw animal legs. Even when a friend explained it, it's tough. Okay, let me see. Where did you send it to me exactly? Was it an Art Bunny art share? Slay. Where's the fur? Oh, on the feet area. Okay, hold. Boots with the fur, with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the flow. Next thing you know, Shadow got low, 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 low. Nice. That's so foofy. I keep forgetting how to draw animal legs. It's not easy, so... Alright, I can feel myself getting a bit tired. Even though it's only 9:30. Suddenly I felt like the time wasn't moving as fast, but I'm not performing up to par. What is this? 6-6 no. 7-2. Yes. Got a bit of mossy green going on. I love when people use contrasting colors in their OCs. Like, oh my gosh. This red and green, so hot. Ironically, none of mine have most of my drawings have analogous colors, which are like colors that are quite close together. I haven't really had a contrasting color OC. I'm just not brave enough. Oh, no worries. I zoomed in on the fur. I really appreciate you being here, by the way. Artie, if it's getting late for you, like, please don't let us hold you up, okay? Like, if you have to go and sleep and stuff. Oh, later this week we're gonna be playing a really interesting visual novel game where you get to control your response with an emotions palette, and I think it's super cool. It's called Star Cult, and I'm gonna be playing it a little bit. It is releasing today though, so if you want to go and search it up, it's StarCult. I have to figure out what color is the eyes on this character. Hold on. I can't seem to. Here's our droopy. Kind of a salamander. Oh no, I can't tell what his. I can't tell what his eye color is from this. Let me see the old ref. Maybe I can zoom in. It kind of looks like a red as well, like a maroon, like a dark red. Message saying he was adopted as a running joke. Oh, cute. He is adopted. That's why it's funny. Love that for y'all. That is so cute of you guys. I wish I was closer to my brothers, honestly, but I'm close to one brother because we have quite a few like similar interests. Like we go to the same conventions, and we can chat quite a bit. We've even traveled together before, but with my other brother, we're kind of detached. Not because like he hates me or anything like that. It's just that we don't really have a lot of common interests. And he's not much of a yapper himself, so whenever like our family just chats, he tends to just sit there. But he's a really sweet boy. My brother is so sweet. To his girlfriend, not to his family that much. But he's a very sweet guy. Just kind of a recluse, maybe? Not really a recluse. He goes out, just not with us. He has more specific interests in like motorcycles and things, which I am not as inclined to. We got a bit of disconnection there. I have two younger brothers. It's fun, I guess. You guys have siblings? Are you any oldest sibling in the chat? Or any youngest sibling in the chat, in fact? I've always wondered what it's like to be the youngest. I think it's gonna be a very different experience from being the oldest. I felt like as the oldest, I had the most expectations placed on me. And I was kind of the trial and error kid, so I'm close to my parents now, but they know that there were periods of time in life where they could have handled the way I behaved a lot better. Like after talking about it as adults, then we kind of understand each other a bit better. No siblings for me, I'm all alone. Oh no, you have us. We're your sisters and brothers. Let me just look for about 3 different shades to render this fur in. I actually don't think I have the right shades for this, but we're gonna try. Yellow oak. A 712. Closer with my younger siblings, both adopted though. More of my younger brother, since my little sister passed away, but I'm still close. To my older siblings, though we get into fights a lot more. Hi, Spiritual Wolfie, welcome in. Oh my god, it's Wolfie, my dude. Wolfie is the one. Look, you know what? I'll just, since you're here, hello, my friend. I have yours somewhere here. Welcome in. Spiritual Wolfie was the person that drew the insanely cute artwork of Hime with the Art Science Museum like just yesterday. I saw it and I was like, oh, that is so adorable. I want to attack them back. And so I drew your character immediately and I'm going to be coloring it in a hot minute. So welcome in. What timing? What the flarp? Flarp? Does it count as being the youngest of the, if the youngest for like, what do you mean? Well, no. Not anymore, but I suppose you would have experience being the youngest as a teenager then. Which is something I don't have also. So cute. Thank you, Arkijin. Thank you. I'm trying to render this very furry coat here. I don't really render fur, especially not traditionally, so this is... I'm kind of just winging it. Question mark? Welcome, welcome. For those who are new here, hello, my name is Himetokki. I'm a bunny princess VTuber. I do a variety of things, but as you can see, I'm working on a lot of art this month. We're doing art every Monday of July, though this is the last one. And later this week, we are playing a visual novel where you can choose your responses and adjust them based on an emotion palette, which is super cool. That's called Star Cult, which we're playing on Wednesday. And on Thursday, we're going to have an Artfight review stream with Stream.sg, which is a community that I'm a part of and an art IC for, where we are trying to engage and have like a community hub for streamers in Singapore. So if you want to be a part of that, !SLSG. Axel says, I technically have younger siblings, but didn't even meet them until I was a teen. Ah, I see. That was the youngest most of my life. I guess so then, yeah. Play. I've always been the oldest, but I think my older sister syndrome extends further than just within my home, because I was the oldest kid in church too, and the oldest in my friend groups for the most part, because I'm born at the start of the year. So the older sister complex is really bad with me. Like I'm still learning how to be taken care of, if that makes sense. There are so many memes of older sisters just being hyper independent, and it's unfortunately very accurate. I like being taken care of. On occasion. But it's tough also for like partners of older sisters, because they want to be taken care of, but you gotta take care of them properly, you know what I mean? Otherwise they'll just, I'd rather do everything myself. It's rough out there. At my husband. He takes care of me just fine. Oldest sibling, same, right? You feel me, Dougie. There's a lot of memes of growing up. The youngest means you're the favorite, yada yada. I think it's true most of the time. Oh man, this was fun to do. I don't know how well I did the fur here, but go fur. I just want to do things on my own. I either want to do things on my own, or I want to do things with other older siblings. You get me? Do you get me? There's a kinship, I feel, as older siblings to like older siblings. I don't know if there's a thing like that with like middle children or with youngest children, but if you are an older sibling and I'm an older sibling, like there's a higher chance that we're gonna get along, because we already have certain like characteristics that we are a little more inclined to. Wolfie, thank you for the 47 months. Let's go, Wolfie. I'm just like, nah, I'm nowhere near the favorite. But what makes you say that? You know what? Never mind. If you don't want to share, that's fine. But, if you're gonna be a lazy bum doing it, might as well not do it, bro. Exactly. If I have to tell you to do it, it doesn't really count as you helping me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's a bit toxic, but it is literally that. It's like, oh wait, since Wolfie's here, I'm gonna color Wolfer. Well, not Wolfie VT, Wolfie Spirited Wolfie C. Now we have 2 wolves in the chat. There are 2 wolves inside you. The one that grows is the one you feed. Ow! Baby, I'm playing on you tonight. Man, I thought of that meme immediately. We're the same generation. Oh my god. There are 2 wolves inside you. I can't. Like, bro, my family don't really wash their hands before. What? What do you mean they don't wash their hands? Oh my lord. Okay, I'm just realizing that your colors have brown in them. Okay, it's a really dark brown. I'm gonna go and look for the darkest brown that I have. I think my darkest brown just looks like black on the screen, bro. That is the darkest brown I have. It's chestnut brown. I think we can do maybe. Dude, it all looks like black. Spiritual Wolfie, may I ask, do you think of yourself, your hair and tail as more of a 98 or a 99? Or are you feeling a little spicier and then you want like 92 chocolate? Actually, come to think of it, I think chocolate is the closest. What the math? No, it's just a color swatch. I don't think my parents realize, but they do show favoritism towards my older siblings. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. They get to do whatever they want, yada yada. Ugh. That sucks. I think 92 would work, so I'm gonna go with 92. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really go. Okay, slay. I was just look. Usually I'll just wink, like just do it, but since you're here. Word. Man. I think in part I had to mother my younger brothers. Which unfortunately I think a lot of older sisters do. But okay, it's also because my mom, when she was younger, like before I started being a bit more confident arguing with her, but I don't mean like arguing as in like just shouting and screaming for no reason, but making a case without getting anxious and then like making a good point. Prior to that, my mom has kind of these like really traditional gender role ideas in her head, so she always asked me to do the laundry, or she would ask me to wash the dishes. And I didn't really do much around the house already, to be honest. I grew up as a princess, but whenever it came to it, like running chores, going down to get something, it was always me. And it wasn't just because I was the oldest, but also the fact that I was a girl. And then she's like, oh yeah, you gotta learn to cook, you gotta learn to wash the dishes. And I'm like, well, why do my two brothers don't have to do that? They literally leave their laundry on the floor, and they'll like leave the plates that they eat with on the table for either my mom or like my helper to clear at the time. And I was like, that's so unnecessary. They could totally bring it to the sink to make your lives easier. Why don't you tell them to do that? And she's like, oh, never mind. I'm like, I don't care if you don't mind, but I'm gonna nag at them to do it. So after enough like nagging from me, my brothers kind of at least learned to do the bare minimum. But now they do though. Now they do their chores. Like ever since we kind of like became adults, started working, and my mom didn't need like a helper anymore, so it's just her at home managing the house if she's not working part-time. And my brothers, I moved out because I got married. Then since then she's kind of been activating them to do their own chores, but I feel like this should have been the case ages ago. Like she should have gotten us to do our own chores ages ago, because I was in my early 20s not knowing how to run a washing machine because I never had to do it. I would just like load it up and take it off the racks, but I didn't need to like do it, right? So I felt really useless as a young adult, and that's why I moved out, so that I could learn to be a little more independent. And who did I learn it from? I learned it from my hyper independent older sister cousin, who is even like more, she runs a tighter ship than I ever do, So it was great living with her. But okay, she runs a tight ship like in terms of chores and stuff, but I feel like she's very reasonable about it. So like some people might find her kind of stubborn or like hard to get along with, because she can be a bit abrasive with the way she speaks. Actually, my whole family is a little bit abrasive with the way we speak to each other, and it's a bit of a culture shock to some people. But it's just how we talk. I'm not saying that it's a good way to raise your kids, to like be partially shouting at them or nagging at them all the time. But if you're already comfortable in it, like you don't take it to heart anymore, then it's fine. But my husband got a culture shock when, like, after a couple months of getting married or like living together, I started talking to him the way I would with my family, and he asked me like, why do you sometimes sound like you're scolding me? And I'm like, I feel that I'm so sorry. You know, like it's still something that I'm trying to do better on, but it's really, really hard. Really, really hard to unlearn stuff like that. Gotta switch my headphones. No worries. My brother too, but he's younger. Another twin. Wait, what? You have a twin? There are two Brads. My older brother didn't grow up doing the chores and stuff, and as an adult, he got upset if he was asked to do work. Wow, your brother sucks. I mean, no offense, but kind of sounds like he sucks. As a guy, I high-key love chores though. Something about making the place clean is so peak. I enjoy chores in moderation, like a reasonable amount of chores. But if I feel like I have to tank most of the chores today, then I'll feel a bit sian lah, you know. But cleaning after myself, yes, I enjoy that. Twins and birds of a feather. Ah, okay. Got it, got it. Average sister slandering the brother. Hey, I say decent things about my brothers. Though I've always kind of wondered what it would be like to have an older brother. I never had an older brother. I'm kind of glad for it because, like, I feel like a lot of problematic things happen when there's older brother, younger sister sometimes. But I'm really glad that, like, sometimes I just wonder, you know, what if I had a good older brother, you know? I think having a good older brother would be a really cool experience. Wait, you're a twin? Again with this? Oh my god, Brad, you're a twin? Rarely people say that me and my sister look alike. I don't think that's weird, unless you guys are from different parents. Twin Maxi. Brad's hypothetical twin that doesn't exist, but we keep saying it does. Having a twin would be interesting too, I guess. We do not look alike, bro. It's different if you spend a lot of time with the person and you don't see them, but like first impression, some people might go like, oh, y'all look alike. Because they're only looking at some maybe key features. And they see it, but you don't because you've already seen your sister's mug for like the longest time. People don't say that my brother and I look alike anymore. But we used to look very similar to one another when we were young. Gonna play Sky. Okay, see you, Doggy. Thanks for coming in. Have a good one. Enjoy your night. And Spiritual Wolfie, I'm done with yours. Ta-da! Yay, yay! Can we get a yippee in chat, please? How many did we manage to finish? I wasn't paying attention after a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just need one more, guys. I need one more to reach 50 attacks tonight. I'm gonna do this one because she's a cutie patootie. This is somebody's Sona, I believe. No, she's also a VTuber, if I'm not mistaken. Her name's Ami. Super duper cute OC. Once I'm done with this one, we have officially done 50 attacks. Let's go! Have you taken a break? No, but I've only been live for 2 hours. So usually my streams are just 2 hours long because your girl is a working adult and I need to go to work tomorrow. So I need to take a little time to like get ready for bed and eat, you know, the McDonald's that my husband got me. Just chill a little, do my like grandma ass routine, my skincare. Imagine having it. Imagine. I don't like it. Bring me back to the days where I stayed with my parents for free. Take a break and drink some water. Hey, no worries. Honestly, with art, I'm quite used to going at least 2-3 hours at a time. It's nothing unusual for me. My side job is that I am a caricature artist. So sometimes I get hired for gigs that are like 3 to 5 hours long and I just sit there and draw the entire time. It's the stamina, guys. You gotta train it up. What the heck? That's so cool. Aw. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. It is really cool. I've honestly gotten to go to a lot of interesting places that I otherwise would not have been able to have access to in my social economic class in Singapore. There are some crazy rich people in SG, bro. And I've gotten the chance to step into some like huge mansion ass houses. I'm not talking about just like a HDB with 2-3 stories, okay? I'm talking about a landed mansion with a lift inside and a pool inside, and you gotta go up a hill to get to it kind of situation. Like, those really stick with me because, like, whoa, how do you live like that? I like her chibi. My chibis? I'm glad you like it. Thank you. Yeah, I've gotten to go quite a few really, really cool places because of my job. Or my side job, at least. I enjoy it. It pays really well. My job is caring for babies and housework, which I don't get paid for. My side job is content creation, which I don't get paid for. And art comms, which I do get paid for, though I haven't gotten one yet. I'm rooting for you, Artie. Isn't that movie Crazy Rich Asians based on Singaporean billionaires? I wouldn't be surprised. We have a lot of billionaires here, but I'm clearly not one of them. And I don't think I would ever get up to that level. It's kind of insane. But who knows, right? Who's to say? I think there's always opportunities here. I wouldn't say that opportunities are lacking in SG, but seizing them and coming across them is a whole different matter. Billionaires love Singapore because we have great tax rates. We have great tax rates. We have safety, which I think a lot of people are concerned about. If they can afford it, why wouldn't they move to one of the safest countries in the world? It's also a business hub for like worldwide business. I think the question to ask is why billionaires love Singapore. It's more like, why wouldn't they love Singapore? Because Singapore loves them back. Amy, I might have to repeat what she was saying because I'm getting stuck in an ad loop right now. Oh, sorry. Let me know when you're out of the ad loop. So we were just talking about billionaires. Sorry, I think I got lost in chat a little. Are you still stuck? No worries. Singapore is right in the middle of growing Southeast Asian economics, lots of investment opportunities. So many. So many, and great tax rates for people who are super rich. Almost done. Oh, this one's so cute too. Super happy with how it turned out. And with the last 11, this is 50 art fights. Art fight attacks that I have completed. Yeah! I knew we could do it, guys. I knew! We did it! Thanks for sticking around for that. Cheers, God. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Congrats, teammate. Thank you. I'm just a broke bitch who does a lot of work for no money. Oh, no. Well, I hope that you'll find opportunities that will pay you well, Artie, because it sounds like you're a really hard worker, you know? Unfortunately, in our, like, current state of the world, hard work does not mean that you get paid that much. Effort doesn't equal to, like, good pay anymore. You find a good job, bro. Yeah. Okay, and that is all of them. That pays well. Hell yeah. Gotta erase some parts of this. We had a little bit of an ink smudge just now. I guess it's not very visible anymore. I can't get a job until I have uni first. Oh, really? Not even like a part-time or something? Okay. And with that, we're done. I can't believe we did it. Yay! Well, I best believe it though, because we freaking did that. Heck yeah. I can do art comms. True. Honestly, the art comms and all take a lot of marketing to like get yourself out there as well. And also I feel that, you know, art styles that are more conventionally like in demand will have a tendency to receive more requests. So it's rough. I mean, you can't get a job till okay. Yeah, art comms is like anytime. I guess part-time also is possible, right? Well, let me see if my friends who I was lurking for are still alive. Because I need to go and eat dinner very soon. But thank you so much, everyone, for dropping by. I really had so much fun drawing with you guys and yapping with you guys. In fact, I think I yapped more on this stream than like my usual streams. Because the adrenaline was on the rush, you know? Like, I was like, yeah, we gotta finish this. Good night. Good night. I'm not going to sleep immediately. I'm probably going to stay up for a good amount of time. But good night to you guys. If you are going to sleep, and if you're not, I hope you have a good day ahead or whatever else that, you know, you intend to do tonight. Just behave. Get a nice dinner and good night, Hime. That was a lot of attacks. Hell yeah! Way more than I anticipated too. Let me look for anyone who is doing Artfight tonight. Searchy, searchy. Gotta wait for others to wake, so I can make food before going to bed. What? Wake, wake. Catch you around, catch you around. Thank you so much for following. If anyone here has not followed, right, this is your time to do it like right now. And in case you didn't know, we also had a little fishing command where you can catch a fish. So you can catch a fish before you go. Why did it snitch on me? I'm so... Usually there is an alert. It's quite a common thing. Sorry if it scared you, but thank you for the follow. Oh, damn, I'm seeing Muscle. That's a crazy username. Oh my god. Just wanted to follow along. Hey, no worries. I wake up when they go to bed, so I gotta make food before I go to sleep. Why? Oh, like make food for yourself or make food for like other people? Oh, that is a lot more crotch than I think that we can accept here. Okay. Sorry, I'm having like choice paralysis right now because there are so many people live. But also I want to make sure that I'm rating someone who's like safe for work, you know? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, so many cute artwork. So much cute artwork that's being made right now. Oh, why is this activating? What? My Discord's being weird. Okay, I'm gonna raid Chokichi-san. They seem really fun. So we're gonna go and check out Chokichi. Sorry, Chokiko. Chokiko, not Chokichi. God, I can't speak. But thank you so much for coming, guys. I'll see you in the next one, which is gonna be on Wednesday. So be there, or, you know, be busy. That's fine. Holy, her art is so pretty. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna go eat too. Thank you for stream. Thank you for sticking around, guys. If you want, don't forget to follow me on my socials to know when I upload all the art fights. I also have a Discord channel if you want to go and interact with me there. Though I have been a little bit inactive. Ujo-sama. It's time to go to bed. It is! But I'm gonna be up. Because busy, busy girl. Okay. Bye! See you next time.